Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, sometimes I like to comment on comments I receive on my YouTube videos just to clarify things, and if there's any misconceptions or anything, just sort of put this out there. So, for example, I posted this video on January 19th, 2022, and just yesterday, this viewer named Cho Mama, don't know who this is. Um, They said what this chap never mentions is the maritime law referring to any land adjacent to any body of water, i.e., the beach, is publicly owned, all 66 feet, and therefore all beach properties is subject to this law, meaning you can use the 66 feet of beachfront, but so can anyone else, as long as they done cross your land to get to that spot. All right, Cho Mama. So I'm not sure how long you've been watching my YouTube channel, but for those of you who have been watching me for any number of months or years now, you know that I talk extensively about this beach reserve, especially because in some areas of the island, this beach reserve is there. It's already there. It's sand, or it's just physical land that is there outside of the property pegs. Whereas in some parts of the island, depending on the lot itself, there might not even be any beach reserve to use by the public. But yes, each and every single waterfront property all around Ambergris Key, outside of the property peg. So you have the actual property size that could be 60 by 100, or 100 by 300. That is your property. Anything within those pegs, right? Those four pegs, that is your property. Now, if the property is on the water, then extending out from that property, and I've talked extensively about this at Secret Beach, that is considered the Queensland. That is beach reserve. So that property is public property and can be used by anyone. And that's why I always mention in my videos that, look, if you want beachfront property, fantastic. You can buy beachfront property, but just know that, that beach area there, although you can't build on it, you can certainly use it, but so can anyone else. So here's a couple of questions that always come up. Well, Dennis, am I going to have people coming up and using my beach and, partying on my beach right in front of my home? Okay, the answer is no. And the reason I say this is, even though technically they could, Ambergris Key is an island that is 25 miles long. So you have literally, if you looked at both sides of the island, you have over 50 miles at least of beachfront. Now, out of the 50 miles, just a few miles of those beaches actually have homes or resorts or condos on them. Okay, most beaches are completely empty. They don't have anything on them. And if you just take a small boat ride anywhere, north of San Pedro town, around the East Coast, or, wherever, then you're going to find vast stretches of beaches that have no one on them. All right. So if you want to have a little beach picnic with you and your family, pull your boat up pretty much anywhere within that 50-mile radius of Ambergris Key, and you can go and use the beaches. I've never seen an incident on Ambergris Key where somebody had a nice, beautiful beachfront home and somebody set up shop and started to party in their front yard. I just don't see that happening. It never has happened, and I just don't see it happening. But the reason Belize has done that, and this goes back to being under British rule, is when the laws were established, they wanted access. People would have access to all the beaches, and for good reason. You think about how important it is if you are, excuse me, if you are, fishing or boating or sailing, you need to have access to the beach itself, because that represents a valuable resource. You can go to the beach, you can fish for your family, you can catch food, you can pick up lobster and conch. All right, so just one of the reasons why all beaches are public. Now, the second question that comes in is this: if I don't own beachfront property, where can I go and use the beach? Okay, well, right now, Secret Beach is a hot spot. You can also use the beaches at any of the larger resorts that maintain their beach as well. So, for example, you have places like Las Terrazas, Grand Caribe, Mata Chica. You have, oh my goodness, you have a ton of places on the island that you can go. And at these resorts, their beachfront properties or their beachfront area is also open to the public. So, for example, if you want to go and swim at Ramon's Village, you can do that. Now, if you want to use Ramon's beach chairs, you can't do that. That's on their property, right? So you can't just show up to Grand Caribe and start to use their pool and use their beach loungers and things like that. But all those beaches are open to the public. And this is one thing I've stressed before in many of my videos is that I'm a firm believer in just getting something on island that you can afford. It doesn't have to be on the water, doesn't have to be a second or third row lot. Look, if all you can afford is a lot like say in Palmyra Woods or Grand Belize Estates for say 35 or 40,000, you're within literally a 5-minute drive to either the east or west side beaches. Because all beaches are public and they're available for your personal use, no matter where you live on the island, I think it makes good sense, good financial sense. So, for example, you can have a nice 2, 3 bedroom home, maybe somewhere a quarter mile, half mile, even a mile away from the beach, knowing that you jump on your bike, jump on your golf cart, and you can be at some of the best beaches on the island, right? So, just wanted to address that. All right, thanks a lot. Hey, if you guys have any other comments, questions, concerns about any of the content I put out, any questions regarding investing in Belize, Belize real estate, moving to Belize, go ahead and email me. I'll put my email address in the this video description below, and we will go from there. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.